Hi friends, for the past couple weeks I've been pretending to be a carpenter renovating this 1947 house. And sure, I've tackled my fair share of projects. I've laid flooring, I've done like 4 IKEA kitchens, I've tiled showers, but this is next level for me, and I'm a little in over my head. You see, I'm just a 37-year-old guy with a sculpture degree reading a book about home maintenance that I got from the library, and I've never rebuilt the side of a house that's rotted out from a leaky gutter or managed a rewire, repipe, everything project all by myself. It's not all that bad, and I've been subcontracting as much as I can, like electrical and plumbing. I had an asbestos company come and remove the siding, but I wanted to show you around what it looks like to manage a house renovation all by yourself. I don't have a truck, so I'm using my trailer to go pick up material and take things to the dump. There's a toilet in the driveway. I've been feeling a little unmotivated recently because it's cold, it's dark, all the windows came off and they're on order, but it's taking a while to get here, so I don't have the heat on because it's going to be expensive to run that because everything's open up, and I don't have enough lights to counteract the lack of windows. I'm currently trying to lay a new subfloor for future tiling projects. So I have a mortar mixing station on the porch here. This is the laundry room, and you can see there's some major electrical and plumbing going on. The old fuse box used to be right here, and now it's on the outside of the house behind that wall. And then this is going to be laundry. I am currently just trying to work around the plumbers. I'm just slowly closing up walls, fixing holes, and doing as much as I can before they're done. They're pretty close to be done with waste piping, and then they're going to run supply, so I can't cover these walls up. This is the living room / material and tool storage, so it's kind of a mess in here right now. The whole front side of the house was rotted, so I had to redo a lot of framing, and you can see there's still a little bit of repair work to be done on some of this internal framing. I'm kind of delaying as long as I can patching these holes. There are a lot of them because the electricians rewired the entire house, and I'm a little nervous about redoing some lath and plaster and patching it with drywall. I found like 1,200 different conflicting opinions on the internet about the best way to do it. I have been popping around trying to take on little projects here and there throughout the house, and it's probably not the most efficient way to get things done, but I am trying to work around all of these professional vendors, and I don't want to get in their way. Here's the attic, and it's coming together. I rebuilt these access hatches to the uninsulated spaces so that I could put more attractive doors on them. But we have this all framed out. This is going to be a closet right here. I need to add a wall here, and then there's a toilet. And this is the bathroom. Like I said, I haven't been super motivated lately just because it's cold and dark here, and I'm hoping that if I can show somebody what I'm working on, it'll help kick me into gear because I need to get this house done. This is the bathroom. Welcome. It's very small. You can see there's no insulation in the walls. It's actually true of the entire house. Lath and plaster actually provides quite a bit of insulation, but I am replacing a lot of it with drywall, so I'm gonna just insulate as I'm going. So I need to go pick up some insulation. I need some more concrete board. I'm gonna put up some green board on this wall, and then the plumbers can cut holes, and it'll make my job a lot easier. But look at this, come here. Replacing lath and plaster is pretty annoying. The thickness doesn't line up with modern material choices, so you can see there's this gap along the tub because the concrete board is thinner than the lath and plaster used to be. So what I think I'm going to do is probably just double this up. I could shim it out, but I think a double layer is going to help with insulation between a bathroom and a kitchen. That'll be kind of nice. And it's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. First, it's lunchtime. Made a peanut butter sandwich. So I'm no stranger to DIY projects. First project we ever did was flipping a condo that we bought at foreclosure auction. Then we did a live-in flip where we flipped the house that the first house that we lived in over the course of like 3 years. Now this is like a proper construction site, more than any of the other ones were though. And it's a lot less DIY than the other ones were too. Hired electricians, plumbers, asbestos, and I have a retired contractor friend who's coming in sporadically and I'm just paying him hourly. So for the most part, I don't regret anything. I just mostly regret the weather. It's nice right now, but I have been doing a lot of work in the rain and the cold, and it's a little miserable. Back to the cave. I picked up some drywall, some insulation. I have some more concrete boards there. Now it's time to tackle this bathroom. Now, most advice that I've seen says not to insulate the walls in old houses because you end up with a lot of moisture problems. Oh, well, that like quadrupled in size. Put it out here. And I am going to mostly follow that advice. The only small exterior wall, I don't think it's going to be too big an issue. At least I hope it's not. It's not going to do a whole lot because there's a giant window there and it's only R15 insulation. I have a 3 o'clock appointment, which is in 10 minutes to meet a client, and we're looking at this condo in Lake Forest Park. Very affordable, and I'm liking it so far. I only worked for a couple hours on the house because I did some work in the morning, and I have this appointment now, but you know, the day job comes first. I'm kind of liking this place. It's nice and clean, great size, nice affordable price, and there is a rooftop too. So it's a small rooftop deck, but this is pretty spectacular. I mean, we are surrounded by water and mountains, and I'm really liking this. I'm making more bread for sandwiches, while also making some phone calls to the listing agent of that condo. Had a couple questions, and then checking in with the client where we're getting their house ready to sell in the spring. We got a $10,000, $12,000 quote to do like painting, some repairs, new carpets. It was actually a really affordable quote for the Seattle area to get quite a bit of work done so that the house looks really nice when we list it in the spring. It's the next day. I'm going to try and get the bathroom all closed up today with drywall. Called the plumbers early this morning, and they're coming back on Tuesday. Today's Friday. So it's going a little slower than I wanted, but I don't know, not too bad. I am feeling that I'm on my own a little bit right now because it's been like a week with nobody else here and I'm just figuring things out and slowly putzing away. Kind of like last week when I had to rebuild the whole side of the house by myself. Now, you might be wondering, why is the front of the house gone? Well, it's because I found a ton of rot. I'll kind of show you what's going on here. These are just like temporary bracing for the plywood that's keeping the house secure so that people don't break in. But we had an asbestos company come and remove all of the old siding and then found this giant bit of rot. We're guessing that there's like 10 years of a leaking gutter getting into the siding, and it just absolutely destroyed the side of the house, as you can see. Now, I have a rough idea of what I'm doing, but I did hire a contractor to advise and help part-time on this project. But let me show you what's going on. The biggest part that's left is right here. I mean, you can see that's pretty bad. This piece needs to be cut back to about here, and then it's going to be replaced. There's a lot here. The biggest thing is the fascia board on the front of the house. Let me see if I can show you. This piece right here. It runs along the entire front of the house, and it's kind of an important piece of wood, and the gutters are connected in front of it. This little dormer thing over the front door is connected to it, so it's gonna be hard to get out and replace, but I mean, it definitely needs to be replaced. So I think I've exposed enough to do this big cut here. Not a fascia board, but an actual 2x8 that is at the end of all the joists. That is called something. So I have this kind of cool stand here. This is supposed to, or I got it so that I could do work by myself. Everyone called in sick today, so I'm just over here building a house by myself. Yeah, we'll see if it works. This is the house.
She said fixing that house?
I'm fixing the house.
I got you food.
You brought me food? Thank you. That's really nice.
Go upstairs.
You want to go upstairs?
Yes. The framing is nice.
You can
Helps
actually
me
tell what's going
a
on.
lot.
Let's go see your house.
I'm fixing the house.
It's loud.
It's loud?
Yes.
Yeah, fixing the house is loud.
Yes.
Thanks for lunch.
The path clear.
Look at this. I have successfully repaired all of the unexpected rot. I'm exhausted. It took about a day and a half. All by myself too, which is super impressive, right?